This is looking for a game. What did I do now? Now it says up. Okay. Now I'm live. Well, I am live, but. Hello, everybody, and welcome this evening. It is late. Trust you me, it's late for me anyway. Past my bedtime, so if I turn into a pumpkin, no problem. I can handle that. 10:57. It's 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it might be morning somewhere, and you're having your coffee or your tea. Mine is cold, so but I've got my well, that's cold. That's not too cold. But anyways, I've been away for a couple of days again. It's all this housing and this moving and just totally insane. Um, Packing. And I know I've said this before, but we're going into a newer place actually, which is going to be a heck of a lot better and happier, and um, it's just going to be a real nice place to go. And the thing is, that's so funny about it is that the people that we're getting I'm getting the home from, they're doing the same process as me. So basically, I'm waiting for them to move, and then they're waiting for the other people in the other home to move, and it's kind of like the domino effect. But they're doing the best they can, and it's really funny because I had to have an inspection done the other day, and ironically, they had their inspection done on their home the same day as me. So and it worked out really well. But I will tell you, this is something that if you've never done it before, be prepared. Um, it's to me, it's kind of like in that sense. I want to say it's like it's life changing, um, because there's so much involved and so much to do, and it's not like going out and buying a car. Absolutely not. It's just seriously life changing, and and I'm pretty much a very lackadaisical person, so and I like to take my time doing things. But in the other sense of it is, I can't take my time. I gotta, well, not rush, but I have to be responsible enough to do what I gotta do. But with that said, we got some new things. I'm sure you guys all know about that, and I know that the event's still going on too. Um, and I'm sure that all of you have kind of finally finished it. Hopefully, if not, you got 6 days left. And on my farm right now, see, oh gosh. If you want to come and raid my farm, please do, because I'm telling you right now, I want to get rid of all of that stuff and put whatever I can on the farm. Ugh, and I mean, because it's just been totally insane, and I did open two more spots for my trees for here on this area, and then I think this one here I'm gonna plan on. I'm not sure. Put something there, though I'm not quite sure what I want to do. But anyway, I'm just kind of going with the flow and progress wise. But if you're more than welcome to all come if you can. Please hop in my farm and get rid of this stuff. Because I don't want to do it. No, I'm not being lazy. I'm just being lazy. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to hit Larry's farm too, because I think there was a few things that I wanted to do. I really love this thing that we have, that people can't come and screw up your farm if you have specific things planted. Now, what in the world is that up there? I have to find out what this is. I think what I did was I planted very specific. Why does that? That's not right. Hmm. Oh, I gotta check that, don't I? I guess so. Okay, so pumpkins are here. These are 18 by 18 fields, by the way. So that's why I'm kind of like, well, I don't know. Oh, maybe. Oh, because Brussels sprouts are 2 days. So let me just see. Aren't Brussels sprouts like? Let me see something. Resources green. Whoops. No, 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 no. They're all seasoned, so why is... I'm taking that out. That don't even belong there. I just want Brussels sprouts right there. That works for me. And so in the meantime, I will eliminate these pumpkins. Why aren't these signs all chickens? Hello, Ace. I don't know. Why aren't these signs all chickens? I have no idea. But, I mean, I want to know why they're doing the chicken signs. That's my question. Why chickens? You know, roosters are better. I mean, why don't they pick a rooster? I know. They make tough nuggets. I decided to kind of peek out and say hello to everybody. And do you see what's on my farm? Like, do you see? And oh God, I don't want them to be sparklies or anything else. I rather just clear out the fields. But I think I fixed it. I think I did. See, I'd go on the Discord channel. Secretly? Yeah, no, they're not flowers. They're those other doohickey things. Yeah, you know. Oh God. No, I believe they're fireworks, if I'm not mistaken. And I think what I might do is set up rabbits. No, I'm secretly the third developer. Just kidding. People are going, I knew it. I knew it. I miss my fans. I miss my lurkers. I'm telling you, it's been just, crazy. Crazy. And, the thing, too, is that you don't realize it, I guess, until you're, actually doing the thing. Um, I I think I set it to, let me see. It should be. Isn't it? No, it's online. It's public, so it's open for anybody to come here and do your deal. Ugh. You know, the hard part about this whole thing is when I was up there the other day to my new place, I they don't have like like a Verizon or Comcast. The name of the internet company is called. I know you're all gonna love this. It's called Seabreeze. You know what I'm saying? Seabreeze. Now you have to kind of think about that. Seabreeze. Oh Lord. But yeah, I'd never heard of him either until like what's that place? But what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to check into it. I mean, and everybody says, "Oh, Seabreeze is the number one thing on him." Like, really? Okay. I'll untrust it. That's the truth. You never know. But I did kind of sort of look up like Comcast and Verizon, and I think Comcast. See, Comcast would make sense because they're not fiber; they're just cable. So that is a good possibility that they're there. I'm trying to think of the name of that company that was. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking because when I was down in Texas, well, several years ago now, but when I was down in Texas, it wasn't Comcast, but the company that was handling the internet was like a sister to Comcast. And so Comcast helped this company kind of like uh, progress and get bigger and better or whatever. And then Comcast just pulled their name off it. But at one point they were Comcast for a little while, and then this other company that they were working with, then that company took the name over, and I, for the life of me, I can't even think of the name. I think they are. I mean, Seabreeze. I haven't really looked into it, but as far as I know, it's Seabreeze something. Seabreeze. Ah, and I have no clue if they have to be. I don't. I mean, they have to be cable. They can't. Yeah, it's all I know. It says Seabreeze. I haven't really looked into it yet, but and it's see because where I'm going to up in New Hampshire is it's in Milton, and Milton is actually it's kind of weird because Milton is in between. It's actually close to Rochester, so oh, and also, which is the beauty of this is it's surrounded by what they call the three lakes, or yeah, three ponds, three lakes. And the weird thing about this is like where I'm going to be living at, like you can actually, see the three. I think they call them ponds. I don't think they call them lakes, or the three lake. But what's weird about it is, and I didn't really realize it, is that okay? And the lakes obviously are pretty big. They're pretty huge. And so when you're looking at the map, I have a feeling too that they're using Verizon or something. But if you look at the map where all those lakes are, to the right of me is Maine. But Maine is kind of a further distance, which is kind of strange. But Maine is like New Hampshire. New Hampshire's got a very weird shape to it, like Maine. It's got a weird kind of shape to it, and so maybe that's why. Yeah, I kind of think that's what they're doing. I think they're just using like Verizon or something like that. Because actually, Comcast, at one point, they still do it. Um, they were offering cell phone service for people, right? And I said to the lady, I said, this was, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago when they kind of started it. Or actually, it was probably longer than that. So I said, well, who's the carrier? She goes, oh, I can't say. And I said, it's Verizon, isn't it? She goes, I can't tell you that. I'm like, okay, you can't tell me that. But you know what? It's Verizon. They use Verizon towers. So, because there was a lot of changes in Massachusetts with the phone companies, because some of them just kind of like got bought out by other companies. Oh, I definitely want to do the cable. I don't dare try satellite because, first of all, New Hampshire is nothing but trees and woods and trees and woods. It's not all city. It's not a city area. It's not like a suburb. It's more country setting. So yeah, lots of chickens and animals and horses and pigs and who knows. Oh, DSL. Oh my God. I think there was one place in Texas where it was kind of funny. One place in Texas I remember very distinctly. Um, when I was there some years back, my brother was using satellite, and I said, "Bro, what's going on with you and the satellite? This shit sucks." It was. I mean, I'm not kidding you. It was like I was using my laptop, and I tethered off my phone, and I said to my brother, I goes, you know something, bro? I said, my phone's running. My phone is. I'm tethering my laptop off my phone, and I said to my brother, I goes, you know what? My phone is a lot faster than your satellite. I mean, yeah, it's just horrible. And that's how I discovered. I can't think of the name of it. That's gonna drive me crazy. But that's how I discovered they actually had well, it was Comcast that owned it, but it obviously, where it was Comcast that owned it. Ooh, they're putting balloons. Why are they putting balloons? Oh, I get it. But anyways, Comcast was actually handling it, and then, like I said, when Comcast kind of dropped out, they passed it back to the other company. It was like a sister company. So they do. They have a lot of new stuff, though. I guess they have furniture, signage, chickens. I don't know. Oh, and then they have this other weird little thing. Let me take a look at it. I'll show you. I was like, okay. I don't know if anybody's tried these or not, but oops. Oh yeah, going to town. Stop this madness. Okay. What they have new? They have a new tree. Oh shoot! Speaking of tree. Aw, oh, come on, people. Flip. I mean, it would have been kind of nice if these cherry trees were like more than one season. I mean, oh jeez. Look at this. So I have to get my tree, this one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh. Excuse me, flowering? Wait a minute. I don't have a flowering cherry tree, or do I? Before I speak, right? And what the hell is this? Oh, pomegranate. Yeah. Okay, so how do you get that open? Wonderful pomegranate. Okay. A little sad they were only one season. Oh my God. Isn't that unbelievable? Look at that, huh? I mean, flowering, bing cherries. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, listen, devs, come on. Come on. Please give us something. That is just a big tease. And I could be making fun of these cherry trees if you really want me to make fun of them. I mean, look at the Bing cherries, okay? I'm just saying. I'll get in trouble now. Okay. Wonderful pomegranate. Wait a minute. Wait. So how do you get a wonderful pomegranate? Where the hell is that? Oh, wait. Did I pass it? I probably did. It probably is a very sad looking tree. Oh, it's a pear tree. Oh, it looks kind of sad. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the other goodies besides the... What the heck? Oh, and a new flower. Oh, we like flowers. Oh, look at the color. Lauren's grape poppy. Lauren's grape poppy. All right, I'm going to plant one because I want to see it. That's it. I love the color. But wait a minute. Wait. I'm confused here. Why did it... Is this something new? Or is it just me? Wait a minute. Wait. I don't have any flowers here. Hold on. Something ain't right. That doesn't look right. Like, it just doesn't look right. Where's my flowers? Oh, I guess it does. No, I haven't gone crazy. This is late night with me, guys. I'm just telling you, when it's late at night and I'm up and I just have to check everything out. So I'm gonna put this over here for now. Oh, let's put some late night poppies. Ooh, that's right, they're poppies. Okay. Let's put some late night poppies up. These things better be good, huh? Wait a minute. Those are geraniums. What this? Oh, I don't want those stupid things. I don't want those. Let me get rid of them. Okay. I just deleted the whole stupid thing. Sorry, it's no big deal. No problemo. Wait, why? It must have slipped over there. Okay. There we go. Ooh, I leveled up. Woohoo. I have no clue what I'm doing. Yeah, it's really a pretty color. It's just nice. I like it. Where's my gnome? You should see what I did to my main farm that I have. I've been working on it in between, just doing stuff when I can. It's late, sometimes it's early. It just depends. What? I'm just gonna see what the hell this is. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. These are all sparklers, and I thought I changed them. Something must have, because the last time I was here, I said, I'm not having all these sparklers. Like, no, that ain't going on. So, okay, let's look at the rest of this stuff. And I spotted that, and I said, ooh, camping chairs. Yeah, I like that. I like camping chairs. At least they gave us some camping chairs for our tent, right? Okay, so now you all know we got this, and my okay. Let's look at all the stuff. This is where I got a little confused. Oh, look at that strawberry sign with arrow. Nice. And it comes in green or blue. What? That ain't blue. No. Come back here. That is not blue. Oh, no, see, that's, oh, I see. The only thing that's changing is the little thing up top. Okay. Oh, and here we go. Chicken sign with arrow. That is a nice color. Why couldn't they have done the same thing with strawberry? No. We're just going to change the color of the chicken. So, we've got, how many colors? We've got 2 colors, green and blue. I don't know. Which one do you like? Do you like the blue or the green? Wait. 1 and 2. Okay, so that's blue. Green? Oh, I see the green. Okay. Okay, so the chicken turns blue, right? But if you pick green, the chicken turns brown. Okay, so that's 1, 2. Now this is where I got a little confused. The corner sign with arrows? Okay, I'm gonna buy one because what the hell? I'm a little confused here. Wait a second. Let's go. I gotta find me an open spot now. They come in different colors, by the way. Corner sign. I mean, what the heck, right? Okay, so they come in green and blue. Blue. Green. Okay, where's the green? I'm looking for green, people. Ooh. You know, I'm gonna take that blue. But here, is there a space somewhere around? Okay, there's a space over here. I can do it here. Okay, here's my question. Whoa. I'm gonna put this down here for a minute. See, this isn't right. Oh, stupid. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Okay, now. See, just walk up. So even if so, let's say you're gonna do one 6 by, let's do 6 by 6 just for giggles and laughs, right? Requires replant. Yes, everybody knows about that little thing, right? Requires replant. Put yes. I don't care what you put up in here for your, well, you know, for your crops only, because that's what this is for. It is for your crops only. And it says it right there. Preventing harvesting of the crop when it's not possible to replant. Do not use it on your flowers. Don't use it well your tree. Don't use it on anything but your crops. Okay. Now here's the question. Wait a minute. So if this is, you know, it's kind of weird moving it around. Like, why? It moves differently than the other one. That's kind of strange. Oh. Okay. So if I pull it back here, why do I? Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna put it like that. Okay. Because this is a 6 by 6 area. Okay, so it's just basically, you know, just like a corner post, you know, like it's supposed to say. Let me see. What do I got this listed as? Pumpkins and pumpkins or something. Let's see. Baby boo and pumpkins. Okay, let's take this out. And put this here for a moment. Make this a, oops. I'm gonna make this a 3 by 3 for now. I'm just gonna shut it off. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go back over here. Yeah, don't those squares look smaller or bigger? I mean, it just looks slightly different for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here, right? Okay, so 18 by 18. And I'm gonna put pumpkins, which is these guys. And I'm gonna put baby boos, which is these guys. I think I did that right. Let me see. Pumpkins are spring, fall, summer, fall, and spring, winter. Cool. Okay, requires replant. So, I don't know. The arrows on the multi-point are definitely smaller. Yes, so, I mean, oh. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I actually kind of like that. It's not bad. Yep, you know what? I think it's the arrows are a little bit, yeah, more accented. Not bad. Oh, I want to check the price. Okay, so, okay, so it's, oh, you gotta be shitting me. They're gonna charge you 5 ribbons for the regular one, right? And 8 ribbons for these little new doodads. Okay. You know, I don't know how they determine it. I'd really like to know. What the hell? Oh, that's, never mind. Never mind, guys. And then this one here is 8. And it only gives you 2 different colors. Okay, this one gives you 2 different colors. Um, see, ooh, okay. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, because okay, I'm standing right close to it. Yeah, you're right. They are. See, because then, like when you look at that pumpkin, the little square, it's a little small. But you know what? Hey, actually, it's not too bad because at least they have it standing up instead of it sitting down. So maybe when I'm rich and famous. Uh, and I want to say thank you to the crew from our Discord channel. They've done some really good, you know, done some really good work, and recruiting people, and not just for Farm Together too. Because you know, we also welcome those that are playing other games, even if if you're playing Farm Together too, and you want to take a break from it, and you want to play Elder Scroll or some other game. By all means, you're more than welcome. Because we like games. Most of us we like games. We also have the voice chat, which I know you guys probably might like. See, I can't be in the chat channel and do my stream at the same time because it just screws things up. Um, but we have a really nice crew of people, and so anybody's you're more than welcome to come visit. And also, and I have to find this out too, Ace. Let me look this up before I ask. I want to look this up. Um, the because I watched her stream and it was very nice. Madam Flutterby. Okay, so tell me something. Um, do you know if because she's on YouTube, right? Okay. So my question is, does she do this? Does she do that live, or is it just? Does she do it like I do? Like, see, basically, what I do is when I do Twitch, I even though like right now it's live, what happens is I will upload it to YouTube. So I'm just kind of wondering if she does it live on YouTube, or does she do the same thing like she'll do it live somewhere else and then she just kind of uploads it. But I have watched her videos. Oh, okay. See, yeah, see, because that's what I used to do too. So, cause see, I'm one. Well, I probably can't because she's a YouTuber. See, I can't add her to, cause like on the Twitch, you know how you can add other streamers via Twitch, but if they're doing YouTube, I can't. I can't do that. I can't. You know. But that's what I want to try to do too. Like if anybody, also if you're doing streaming via YouTube and Twitch, and I know there's other ones, please let us know because we'd be more than happy to, sponsor you and put the word out there, and stuff like that, um, and because that's what it's about. We're trying to help each other, and I stream. Well, as you all know, I haven't been every day, but when I am in my normal self, I can stream every day, and not a problem. But now obviously it's been really crazy and hectic, so it's difficult for me to stream. Like tonight, it's late. Yes, it is, but I actually had a nap today. But and I had a bunch of stuff I had to do this afternoon, and I just got overwhelmed and so tired, and so I made myself a nice little dinner kind of, yeah, dinner thing, And I sat there. You know how when you eat your food, you know what I'm saying? You kind of sit there and you watch the TV. I was watching Hulu because, I'm a big Hulu fan. So, like, you're sitting there and you're watching your Hulu shows or, your TV and you're eating food. And that's what I did. I'm sitting there. I was so comfortable on my couch. Plus, by the way, I had my air conditioning put in today. So it was really nice. And I'm just sitting there chilling. And I was like, and then I woke up. I'm like, oh, man. And you know what I'm saying, guys. Because it's like, you sit there, eat your food, and then what happens? It's like, wow, because you just realize you just took a little cat nap. Yeah, I got my AC in today. My friend from upstairs, she come down and she helped me put my AC in, which was wonderful. Really nice lady. Um, and we did all right. The thing that was stupid was I measured the windows like you're supposed to, obviously, because I bought a new one. I bought a new AC today. But the thing that was weird about it, here I am measuring it right. Now, mind you, I should kind of, well, here's what happens. When we were putting it in, she goes, for some reason it wasn't like fitting right. Because the sides of it had like that accordion thing that, pull from side to side. So I said, you know what? Let me look on YouTube, right? So I did. I typed the exact name of my AC up there, right? And all of a sudden, bing, there was a guy. He had like the same name as my air conditioner. Well, I'm looking at the air conditioner this dude had. It wasn't the same brand name. And it certainly wasn't at all like my air conditioner on the sides, So I'm sitting there going, how, it's one thing when you're making videos and stuff like that, but if to me, I'm not being picky, I don't think, but it's like I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong or something, and they give you the littlest stupid screws. It's like, come on, people, you know. I mean, an air conditioner is heavy, and they give you these little rinky-dink screws. Like, hello, we don't need no little rinky-dink screws. Well, this is what I'm saying. I measured it, right? I even looked at the box. I looked at the specs, and it was exactly, the size it was supposed to be. So when we're putting it in there, and see, here's the problem, them accordion stupid things. I'm like, whoa. This is, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I actually had to have, yeah, I got bigger screws for the thing. I mean, they give you these little, and then, I mean, they're not even an inch big, they're like, what, I don't know what the mentality is of people that, but, because every year, and like last year, we did put the ACs in last year, and, the thing that was pretty crappy about it was, we had to have help, and Larry actually, tried help putting them in the window, and instead my brother, and we got it together. But this one air conditioner was ready to crap the bed anyway, so they finally, they got it in the window and everything. But I don't know, it was like, but you know what? The new ACs will be great for my new place anyways, so I'll be happy with that. You got it. You know what? You got a portable one on wheels. Is that the one they stand up or something like that? You should put it in Discord and show me a picture of it and what's the name of it. I want to look that up. Now, why all those are tomatoes? So I should get to doing my tomatoes. I remember my son had one a long time ago, and it was like one of those stand-up kind of models. and it would just, move like left to right, you know, and it was really nice and cool, nice and cool. Yeah, I forget the name brand of it, but it looked really nice. Because my new place, I'm gonna have like, obviously my very own room with I'm gonna set my computer up in it and all of that stuff. I'm gonna put my computer and everything in there and get it all set up. But it's not like it's not a big room. But it's a good enough size to. And what I love about this place too is it's a good enough size to put like a desk in there. You can put your printer in there, and your computer set up and everything else. And it's actually a really it's not your it's almost like a room that you would set it up for a single bed and not like a full size. It looks like I can't even. Yeah, it's because it is small, but like if I had company over, but I ain't making have no company over there. I'm going to be putting my computer and all my stuff in there. But I kind of figure it'll be ideal for my computer room, and if I'm doing streaming and stuff like that, I'll have whatever privacy if I need any. If I don't, I don't. But that is the beauty of it. I mean, I really do like the setup. It's really nice. But and it's got one window in there. Woohoo! And I like that because to me, I don't need all that light in there, which is great. The main rooms I like that have the light in there obviously are going to be like your living room and the kitchen area. But this room here, it's just got one average size window, and you're good to go. But I'm gonna be hooking that up as soon as I get to the internet. Oh God, I can't wait. I really can't. Oh, I actually made it to the strawberry land. Wow. I gotta go check on my other farm. See, this is. And you notice I haven't opened anything on this, and I'm not gonna. But I got all this. I gotta go to a farm that's got. I can get favor from. And what if my friend's got his normal farm on? Oh God. I'm not gonna say his name. It's not Bessem either. I got a new farm I hit, and it's really nice. It's not bad. But you know what? I'm gonna take y'all to this farm. It's not really a bad farm. It's pretty neat. Let's go there, and let's pray that the guy didn't. Let me see. Join farm. Sergeant Manberry, how you doing, Sarge? She's gone crazy. Okay, Cole, Sergeant Hannelore. Oh, I remember that. Okay, Hawks, Lord Besa, Reckless Love. Ooh, Reckless Love. El Quades, El Cut. No, he's not on. That's stinky. If you ever get a chance, people, and you see something weird that says nounor, he's got a really nice, decent farm. I have to go to Bases. Oh, no one's there either. Yay me. Let's go to Bases farm. I do really get some favor. I need some favor. I mean, are you still doing... I'd rather take... Okay, Ace, are you still doing the rockets or fireworks or whatever? Are you still doing those? Or did you get rid of yours? Base up, baby. What are you doing? I know you're there. I know you're probably watching TV or you're listening to some music, but that's okay. We got it. We got this. Ooh. What year is it? What year is it? What season? Excellent. 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 Let's just go all. Whoa. Dude, none of you workers are working. What's up with that? I wonder, do I have permission to do that? Let me see. Oh, yeah, let's check it out. Wait a minute. I don't want to give you anything. No, 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 no. I thought, no. No. Where the hell? Oh, 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 oh. Where do I live here? Oh. Wait a minute, relations. Boom. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jason. Thank you for giving me that permission to do so, because you really need the guys paid. Come on, you people, get to work, just because. 7:41. See, I knew. Little flowers, egg. What? What did he do? You seeing that? What did he do? He changed them around, didn't he? Yes, he did. Oh, he stopped putting eggs there. Well, he's got egg. Well, maybe not. Maybe he changed them again? Or she changed them? I'm not sure. I feel... Ah! You know, and... Oh, 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 oh! Look! The new flowers! Oh my gosh! Now you know we're going to be checking them out. Oh. Yeah, those are the new flowers. Oh yeah, those are nice. Go through all them damn flowers just to get to that one. Well, I have to do them anyway. It doesn't matter. What? Excuse me? He's got the pomegranates? How the hell does that work? See, I don't get... Okay. Okay. We're just gonna get right down to business. Ah, thank you, Ace. You have fun. Enjoy your lurk. Hope you come back soon. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Lurk. Oh. I see what you did that. What the hell? Oh, Lauren's puppies. That's nice. Oh yeah. I'm glad they put these here. Those are pretty flowers. Look at that, they're pretty when they bloom. They put a tomato with red spinach. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay, pumpkins are fall. I get it. Basically, you change things around. That's okay. Oh, whoa. Hello. We need to get some eggplant stuff in here. So we'll do the purpley stuff first, and then we'll get right at it. See, guys, this is the thing that I find that I do when I go to anyone's farm. um, I mean, if you look down, and I'm going to show you how to put this on your screen because I want to do a recap of some of the options you can do, you know, with your settings. But like on the bottom of my screen, like you'll see that now this is his inventory, not mine. But like on the bottom of the screen, like you're gonna see where it'll look like milk and fish and the lettuce and things like that. So if you're interested in having something like that, I'm going to show you how to do that in settings. It's really easy to do. But and the reason why I like this too is you can take a peek and see, like if you're at somebody else's farm, you can also go look at the inventory. And obviously, they need a lot of the eggplant, you know, stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully, you know, help with that. Now these generate what? Okay, so those generate the garlicky stuff. So we got that going on. But I know that they have a free area where you can, you know, plant pretty much what you want. But what I try to do is I try to gear it towards something that they need, you know, for when someone comes in to harvest. Oh my God, and they don't have any grapes. Oh Lord. So I mean, and you know, and it's they really do appreciate it when someone can come in, you know, and they're for AFK and things like that. They do appreciate that stuff. Like clearly, they have it obviously on auto plant, which is awesome. And just to show you that you know it's working, like see how the red, and if you go over here, it's not going to let you do anything else. It's not. So, and it really does, you know, just other people that want to come in and screw up your farm. Well, if you have that yes on there for replant and, you know, having an auto, then you're good. You're good to go. I mean, it's to me, it's one of the best options to have in your game, and I'm so appreciative. I mean, I thank the devs for that. I put it right up on their Discord channel. You know, all the new stuff they got too. I haven't had a chance to really kind of figure out where I'm going to put it, but you know, no matter, it's really nice that they put new stuff out, and you know, I wasn't expecting it. Oh, I haven't been reading their Discord too much because obviously I've been very busy. And I'm going to be busy though, just so you all know. I'm going to try still to stream as much as I can. But and things are kind of sort of moving, not quickly, but kind of moderately. And, you know, and it's just, like I said, it's just a matter of just the waiting, when we're going to do, when we're going to close, and, you know, stuff like that. But I will, to be very honest with you, I think what's going to happen is like when it's time to just go and do what we got to do, and we're going to do sign the paper when I got to sign the paperwork and everything. So obviously I'm out of here and I'll be going to my new place, and so which means, you know, breaking down everything that I got, my computers and things like that, in which I only have one thing going. I have my laptop, you know, but it's okay, you know what I mean? It's not super duper laptop, and I don't really trust it enough to try to do any streaming on it at all. I've tried the game, you know, I've played the game with it, but it's okay, you know, it works fine. What is this? Coranda. Oh, they changed a lot of stuff. Good job. Whoa! What happened? Is this a free space? Must be. Well, in that case, here we go. If it's a free land, we'll do it like this. Yeah, I'll put these down. I think that's a free spot. I didn't realize. What? Someone join? like it says someone doing. Oh, good. We're getting those pomegranate stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, these are free spots. So see, these are free spots, so it allows me to, you know, basically plant what I want. Um, but, you know, in this case here, I'm going to try to put a lot of stuff down for eggplants because that and tomatoes, oh my god. Tomatoes, grapes, holy crap. Okay, large zucchini. I have a feeling that that's going to run out. I'm not sure. Or maybe I'm right. Let's see. Coriander. Ooh, 202. Very nice. Okay. Let's see what I'm glad I checked. See fall. Yeah. Um you know, let me do season. Okay, so the next one's winter, right? Okay. We could also no, you know what? I'm gonna go back to resource and find one that's nope, 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 nope. No, well, we could do potatoes. Let's do potatoes. Potatoes are always good because it does one thing. It's going to give us, eggplant, which is what we need. So, and it, you know, like I said, it's not that difficult to just, you know, help out the person on the farm, especially if they're AFK, and you know, they, you know, have opened their farm for you to play on it, and you know, stuff like that. But I mean, it doesn't matter what you do, you know, like if you're harvesting or whatever. The thing is that you're earning favor, which you know you all need. And and I usually come to this farm a few times, sometimes 2 to 3 times. Well, when I can play regularly, normally. But yeah, you know that's the beauty of it. But for right now, I'm gonna put down as much purple stuff or eggplants as I can. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll do a few rows of eggplant, and after I do some eggplants, I know I seen grapes that they need, and what else? Tomatoes, grapes and tomatoes. So. Let's see. Yeah, see, and these potatoes will get done pretty fast. You know, one good thing about doing nighttime streaming, my phone won't ring and I won't get any messages on my phone. Yeah, I like that. So, the weather has now all of it. You know, it was really weird. The first, like last week, it was really cold. Like I said to my neighbor, I said, "This is June, right? So why is it so cold?" Ooh, totally much. Somebody started it. Is it on this one? I'll have to look see. No, they left. Interesting. Oh, and I'm not going to say the name of it so you people can get a little curious, but it's my understanding that people are cheating in this game. Well, per se, someone that visits your farm and they, you know, I, I, I honestly don't see the point. I just don't. I mean, I just don't. I'm sorry, but I just don't see the point. Don't get it. Let's see what kind of grapes we can get into. Grapes, okay, we'll do grapes. Um, and I found out about this last week, and I did look it up. And again, I'm not going to tell you what the name of it is, so you guys can go look it up in case you're curious. Because don't. Because on the flip side of the coin is when you put those kind of apps on your computer. By the way, sometimes those apps have other hidden agendas, like things that it can do to your computer. Just be aware of that little thing. You know, because if you're playing with that game, if you're playing something that has a hack or cheat or whatever, and you're gonna play it on, like say, Farm Together here or some other game, just be a little aware that you could very well be downloading a virus into your computer, and it can create a lot of havoc on your computer. I'm just telling you. And you know, you could hit somebody's farm with this, my understanding, and do different things. But you know, what is the point of that? I mean, it's very easy to get favor. It's very easy to earn diamonds. It's very easy to earn ribbons. But again, if you're playing by yourself, then, you know, we have a group of people that are more than happy to help you out. And that's one of the biggest goals that we do in our Discord, is that we do help people. And a lot of them play Farm Together, and a lot of them, some of them, they have to play other games as well. But if you get caught going on somebody's farm, you're gonna get banned, and you're done. You won't be able to go to that farm no more. But I'm just kind of giving you fair warning. I mean, I don't know. You know, like they have mods and things like that. But you want to know something? When I've played it a bazillion times, like Skyrim, Fallout, you know, when I play that game by myself, I can tell you right now, I have used mods to give me like different options in the game. And as a matter of fact, which is so funny, like because they didn't have it before, was like, you know, I'm a big fan of playing No Man's Sky, for example. Well, now what they did with No Man's Sky, which is kind of nice, if you're never played it before, you can make the settings practically like you can put yourself in God mode. You can have free fuel, free this, free that. You don't have to worry about anything. You know, like when you're making stuff up. Did I do 3 of these? No, I did not. So, I mean, that's all I'm trying to tell you is that, you know, because like I said, a lot of these games, especially for people that are new, they have it like an easy mode, but they also have it where you can turn around and you can modify the whole damn game and play it all night and all day and never die. And you can get some pretty nice ships and things like that too. I used to like Skyrim. You know, I go back and forth to Skyrim every now and then. Elder Scroll, I think they do have mods. I'm not sure. I do not play Elder Scroll on my computer. I play it on my my Xbox. But as a matter of fact, on Fallout 4, which was kind of crappy, like they do have mods, but the thing is, when you use some of the mods, like to get special parts of, you know, houses and buildings and things like that, and weapons, and they have like multitudes of things, music, you know, you name it, accessories, and how to dress up your companions or whatever. But the thing is that there's like a limit that they put on there. So if you're going to use a mod for a particular game on your Xbox, I'm not sure about PlayStation because I don't use PlayStation anymore. But it's my understanding though, when they do that, it's kind of like, oh, you know, they put a limit on it, so which means you can really like your game might lag a little bit or something like that. And I know that when I used to play Fallout 4, I used to just get it for the buildings, really. Like if I wanted to make those nice little houses, or a house, for um, doing for planting and things like that. I used to do that. Um, I've never really used the weapons. No, never did. The only weapon I used to like to use was that one that's like a laser. Um, that's it. And I've never really done very much with my character when I played Fallout 4. But I think I was more into like, because I like the building aspect of it. Um, and that's what kind of games I do like. I like games that have like a building aspect to it. I love my Dungeon and Dragons. I will never give up on those. And But games like this, like Farm Together, I really enjoy it because um, it's relaxing. Um, you're not out there killing anybody or anything. You don't have to worry about someone killing you, right? Whatever. Um, but the thing that I like most about Farm Together too is that you can see some beautiful farms people have created, on their own, and they do really, really nice jobs. Like some people, they have like fish farms, or they have tree farms, or they have, you know, although I can't think of that girl's name, but I went on her farm, and I think I did stream it, as a matter of fact. I couldn't get over it. She had over 30,000 cows. God bless her. But it was like, so I was like looking at all the cows, and then I realized, I said, wait a minute. It is like she had over 30,000 cows. But there was no machines around, but she said, oh, I can't keep up with it. Well, I can understand that, but I thought it was amazing that she had over 30,000 cows. But at least she was getting them leveled up. I mean, that's a plus, right? Yeah, I kind of thought that was kind of amazing. Oh. So just think about it, Open up a space there for yourselves and put whatever animal you want and have at it. Over 30,000, I could, well, when we have events, what do we do? Like, well, actually, probably maybe 10 or 20,000, something like that. And as you've seen on my previous farm, I got 101. But I'm going to finish this off because, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do one more tomatoes. Even though I have full favor, I'm going to, do they? No, they got plenty of food. That's pretty good. I did, yes, I did tomatoes. I did tomatoes. Okay, so plenty of this. Peppers. There's peanuts. Lemons. I bet you they have another tree farm or something. Those are all quested up there. Skinny little trees. But I actually, I hope you all did, like I said, I hope you all did finish your event. And because I know there are farms out there, they're just doing the fireworks now. I don't think anybody's doing the melons. I haven't seen any. I might still have some on my farm, but I hope not. But for some reason, I got them all with fireworks. So I guess I better get rid of this quick. Got 56. Well, that went down the wrong way. Okay, so we did those tomatoes, right? So, okay, let's do some peppers. They must be wolves. Okay, so those are the animals. I have to look and see. Wait a minute. Oh. And I'm not going to stay on for very long tonight. So, I just want to hop on and just do some stuff. Because I haven't streamed in a while, and I don't want anybody, I don't want you people thinking that I'm going to give up on streaming, because I'm not. I really do miss streaming, in the mornings, but mornings is so hectic and busy, right straight through the afternoons. I get pretty busy. So, but I figured, I'm gonna stream tonight because, yeah, why not? So I'm sure somewhere, especially if it's, now it's midnight. It's just past midnight, 7 minutes past midnight. So somewhere it's morning. Not sure where, but somewhere. Could be nighttime too if you're in the United States. Oh, this must be. Yep. Okay. Got it. See, now this one here is, again, see, now I was going to go and put more, but it wouldn't let me. Whoops. Yeah, I hit the controller again. Mr. T. I kind of figured it'd be morning somewhere. I said, it's got to be morning somewhere. I had a nap today, so. And I was on my other game today. On my other farm, actually. And I'm running around like crazy. I'm trying to get more diamonds for that farm. And, yeah. And luckily for me, my favor will carry over. And all the new things that we got look pretty neat. I like it. Aha. Ooh, that 330. You should see my extended farm on this one. Oh my God. I don't know how it happened. But well, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this because nothing more to do. Go back over here, I think. Oh, maybe. Wait a minute. I want to go in the direction that I was at. Oh, no, go back this way because this is where we stopped. Yeah. Now I wonder what it'll have me do on this. Okay. T, so on the notification, I see, on that notification, so she must upload her videos to YouTube. See, I was hoping I could get it so I could add her onto my Twitch suggestions. Yeah. They changed. Oop, they changed a lot on this farm. I noticed. Yeah. See, I put my videos on YouTube, but well, maybe what I could do is see if I can sponsor her through the YouTube, because I mean, I upload all of mine on YouTube too afterwards. So, I wonder if there's an option that says, watch so and so, whatever. But yeah, I put all of these up on YouTube. And that's what I used to do before. I used to just use the OBS and then just pop it up on YouTube. So. Because when you do a Twitch, when you do it this way, they only stay for like 14 days and then they drop off. So. I can't get over they charge you. Well, I suppose maybe it's because it's bigger. But, the board, but now it's got like a corner one. It's, 8 medals. Maybe should have kept it at maybe 6, but not 8. I'm being picky. Okay, so that takes care of this purple one. Yeah, they changed a lot of their stuff on the farm. That's nice. And I don't think I can access the new trees yet either. I have to get my other trees to a certain level. Maybe next update we'll get a new animal, huh? I don't know what kind of animal I'd really want, though. Yay. Ooh, grapes. More grapes. I can't. Wow, I'm over 304. Woohoo. I leveled up a couple times anyway. I love this auto, don't you guys? I don't mind it. And sometimes when you're in auto mode and, you're on your own farm or whatever, it does have like a little bit of a kickback. So you got to kind of keep an eye on that. Bing cherries. Will it? Oh, Bing cherries. Oh, but, T, here's what I want to know. How come I'm surprised it doesn't show a link. See, that SX box bot does do that. It will actually show not just a link, but it will show that video right there on Discord. I'll have to look at the way how it works. I'll do it. I'll look at it tomorrow, maybe if I got time. Purple's picking up a little bit. That's a good thing. Eggplant. 6 hours. Okay, on the Discord we have SX bot. What that does is it not only creates a link, but it also shows you the video right on Discord itself. Yeah, that's what it does. Oh, I'll just hit the wall when I get out. Okay, 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 that one's, okay, I see, never mind. Okay, June 19th. Number 20, starting a new farm. She started a new farm, huh? Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, Clever Quit is live. Now see how late night chilling at Mech Killing. Clever Quite Calico is streaming as well. They're another streamer. Oops. I just froze. I just froze my game. Okay. Clever Quite just went into Clever just, but now theirs went into a different under it. You'll see it's under a different channel. So. Oh, okay. Good. Yep, because PJ, by the way, she streams definitely. She does farming simulator. Yeah, yeah. You know, because I put her as, you know, like if I'm not online, it'll say, you know, check out these people here. But she's in our Discord, so. And I know PJ would love that, you know, having her streams put in the Discord so people can see that. Because I mean, I watch her. You know, it's an interesting game. I remembered when it came on Xbox, and at the time, this was going back a while back. But I'm like, I don't know if I really like this game or not. But now and actually the game looks a lot better now than it did before. So, but yeah, I mean, it would be kind of good, just get the community of people that we have, and if anybody joins us, and hey, if you stream or if you're on, live on YouTube, we can put it right up there so people can view you, and I know it'll help you out in the long run. And you don't always have to stream a game either. I mean, sometimes streamers, I don't know, they go outside, they go into restaurants, they, kind of goof off and hang out or do drop in. I don't know. That's probably what I'm going to be doing next week. I don't know. I still haven't quite figured out about how to do it on my phone, so. Shit, got a lot done over here. I'm willing to bet you my lurkers are probably saying, "What is she doing up this late night?" I have no idea, people. I had a nap today. That's what happened. I had a nice lunch, dinner, or whatever you want to call it. Fell asleep watching Hulu or something. Hulu, I think it was. And the thing is, I don't even remember what the hell I was watching. I just ate some food, and you know how it goes when you eat food and you get tired. Wow. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. I think I'll do this last row. And then go back to my farm. I did a lot. And actually, the ones I did already. Those have to be fish. And those are trees. And there's 2 games on Steam that I wanted to try out, and I didn't even get a chance to try them out, let alone buy them. And I made a comment about them too in the Discord. Was it last week? And a couple of people said they were good games, so now I'm really interested. Except I just gotta find the time to. I want to try. I think I'm gonna try to go back to my Elder Scrolls 2 and start streaming on that. Okay. I'm gonna head back to my farm because there'll always be room here. Oops. Hit the wrong thing. No, I'm gonna do this one. Land 2. You know what? I'm gonna go to land 1 because I have to clear that up. It's probably got a lot of stuff on there, and I gotta get it done. And I think it's public, isn't it? Yeah, home sweet home. Holy shit. Farm settings. Nope, it's public. Okay. Yeah, I gotta fix those D's since I fixed them. You know, on my original farm, I did a job on my trees. Oh, look at that! Oh. Watch, I'm gonna deplete them all. Can't wait till that's in abundance. Oh shit. You know what I just forgot to do? Hold on. To get favor, right? Yeah. One ribbon, huh? Yeah. I haven't been on that farm in how long? Okay. I'll take it. I still get 6. Look at that. And then I have 34 favor left over. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to go back over here to my little spots. And... What? Oh, he's over there. Look at that. Not enough apples. That's hilarious. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm filling it. Oh, gosh. Uh-oh. I got lucky with that one. Here's a good thing to learn. Don't go out and buy a bunch of these machines. Really don't do it unless you've got the supply for them, because it's going to end up just like this. It's going to end up showing that you're going to need that. So, you know, just don't go overboard in getting them, especially when you're first starting out. Just do a little at a time. And I can show you how like on my other farm, it's level, I don't know, 200 almost or something like that. And that's the one thing that I've seen people, you know, it's like, you know, supply and demand, and if you don't have enough to cover it, it just doesn't work out. That's weird. Okay. Now let's check out the flowers. Yeah, I am dying to see. Oh my god, no, I don't want to know. See? Look at that. See, people, this is what can happen when you don't tend to your farm and you don't, you know, go and harvest your flowers and things like that. But see, with my favor, I'm going to get double or whatever double of whatever I'm doing, which is great. But see, but when you get too many of, you know, the factories, and you're not keeping up with that demand, what the factories require, then yeah. And I'm almost tempted to take my trees and rip them down and do them all over again. All or something, because it's just not happy with the trees. Yeah. Now, is there anything? See, I don't like that stuff with the trees. I really don't. Why are those two holes like that? Okay, so see, it's almost like something's missing. Okay. And okay, that doesn't make any sense, but that's okay. It, ooh, these are purple, right? Right. Have some of my peach tea. Wow. Nothing on my animals except that. Maybe that. I wonder why it has that. I'm gonna see it when I go back. Maybe it needs to be. I think it needs to be covered up. I think that's what it is. It's an open space. That's what it is. It's an open spot. Did I pass it? No. Well. Yep, I can see it from here. It's weird how it kind of renders in and then it disappears and it renders in again. Yeah, see? That's why. I'm trying to understand what the scoop is with this here. It's like it's under that, but it's, I don't know why it's, you see that? It shouldn't be under anything. Oh, maybe, I don't know. I'd have to go look again. Oh, I was changing things around. See? Okay, is that, yeah, that space is gone, right? So that's what covers it up. More strawberries. But that's okay. I should do my flowers before I do anything. 'Cause, my flowers look pretty sad. Jesus, sad. But we'll do the berries because berries, I know that we're getting kind of low on. And the thing, I don't have that many bunny rabbits, right? Yeah. Rabbits that are eating all that stuff are just the regular rabbits, not the special ones. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I definitely want to get, our members that, if they stream, YouTube, if they, just, yeah, I would definitely, put it, so that the other people can see them as well. Did I screw up? No. I still love my green fence. Yeah, looks good. And God, now it's gonna get full. After this round, I'll do my flowers. Well, not bad. I'm just gonna do these flowers right here. I'm gonna start from the top. Is that carnations or? Ooh, I can put those up. Yeah, because that was the newest flower, right? We only have one new flower. Orange thing. That's good. That's pretty good. Shit. I don't know where to put them. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I know where to put them. I'll just make another little space, and that's good. Good enough for me. That'll work. I forget why I left that gap open. As long as I get my flowers done, it's important. I realize after I do all these flowers, with the exception of number 7, they're all gonna go and be some kind of quest. Always happens when you do your flowers. I want to move those. Maybe what I could do is I could put them here for now. I don't want to, but I want to put them up. I like the flowers, oh, they're pretty. Okay. See, I could put them up there, the new flowers, and I just have to make a space for them. I have to extend that higher level thing. Oh, geraniums, those are the other flowers. And I won't forget because I'm going to tell you twice today. Hold on a minute. Let me get to the end of this, and I'll show you what I mentioned earlier tonight. Because like I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna stream very long. Get to the end. Now, guys, if you want to see this menu, and if I move my mouse, it's just not going to show you. But if you want to see, you know, your inventory like you see it on the bottom of the screen, just below me, okay? I'm going to line it up, okay? So basically, what you see right there on the middle of the screen on the very bottom, I'm going to go into my settings, okay? Oops, no. I'm going to go into my settings. Okay, the game language, game developers, lock cursor, help message, restore. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Where it says prioritize, I have it no. The only time I would ever put it yes is if, for example, these are for sprinklers and other things, but sprinklers in particular, let's say you just want to move them, then yes. But please go back and hit no because you can accidentally delete them and, you know, obviously that. Water crops and automatic, but I put no because, well, I could do it yes now, but I put no. Requires crop to plow. Okay, clear band list. Okay, now multiplayer, USE. These are your, like your regions. Now, if you're having that problem where you're playing and you get disconnected or something like that, for whatever reason, like it'll say contacting server or something, do yourself a favor. Just switch it to one like West Asia. Well, don't go to Asia, but you know something that's kind of close to you in your area, and then just switch it for maybe an hour, 2 hours, and it should be fine. Okay, and that's what that is. Now I'm gonna go back video. I don't think it's any of this full screen. Quality advanced. Nope. Interface. I think this is it. I put standard. Display area big. I suppose I could make it bigger. Nope. Big. I'm just gonna leave it on big. Expand widescreen. It will expand to cover the whole screen. So I don't even mess with that stuff. Show UI. Yes. When disabled, it makes the game more immersive, but you can miss out on useful information. Compass. kind of common sense. Um, and I put yes because, on screen inventory, that's it right there. Now, basically, what that is it doesn't matter what level you are, so, don't go, oh, gee. Um, it just gives you an idea of what you have an overage on. Even if you just started playing, you should leave it at on-screen inventory, so that way if you can go to the town to sell some of those things, do it. But if not, don't worry about it. Remaining time season, it's kind of self-explanatory. Like now, when you're going to recycle something, I say always because you never know. You might delete something that you don't want to. Um, Tile borders, I put yes. When you're walking, you'll see the little square. Action pop up, show a pop up every time, for everything. So, like if you're, like if you're harvesting or something, it's going to show you what you're getting, what you're watering, or whatever. Pop up duration, you don't need it forever. You just short time. Tile grid, I don't use it, um, but you might want to try it yourself to see whether you like it or not. Show building range, I put yes. It's just it just shows you the range of the building or whatever. Okay. Tile icons big, meaning the baskets shown when things are ready to be harvested, need to be watered. Icon distance. Um, I put medium. I guess what it is, it's more like what when it renders in. Icon distance. Again, it's really what when you're playing, and you might see some buildings closer or further away, or not at all. But that just depends on your distance. But I'm going to try to give you these tips. I'm going to try to do them all the time if I can, or maybe every 2 or 3 times, and I'll show you again. Because I realize that we're getting down to the now where people are buying the game, they're new to the game, and um, I want to try to get you familiarized with some of your settings and also the town. Because you're gonna get your tractor, you're gonna get your gas, and which requires your ribbons and things like that. So I'm going to try to help you, get through the easy part, so you'll understand. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I mean, I'd be more than happy to help you. But for people that, like I said, that just recently bought the game, don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. Just play, have fun, enjoy it. But those little things that I showed you, just for a few tips of, how to set up your game, stuff like that. I will show you the other one probably tomorrow, and that's with permissions, what they do. But I'll tell you right now, don't give everybody permission. You can give your friends permission and stuff, but don't give everyone permissions. You can also use that thing with favor, which is where the green thumb is. Let's say I go to your farm. If you just want to give me privileges to do the favor, I can turn my favor in and give you, gold, diamonds, or metals. That's how simple that is. And you can actually, even if you have permission to do it, you can go to their farm and use your favor to give them what they need. So it's a nice thing to do too. But yeah, when I go to new farms and stuff like that, and I see the person, I'll say to them, or I'll just look. But I prefer diamonds right now at this time. I can make metals, so I'm not too worried about it. But diamonds are my big thing right now. I just need to make diamonds so I can open up the walls of my other lands. So. Trying to think here. See, it's time for me to think now because it's late. It's late and I'm tired now. but I wanted to make every effort to be on today, and you know, because again, I may or may not be on tomorrow. Um, but you know, I don't want my viewers to think, oh, she's only going to be on every now and then. No, 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 no. Please don't think that. I mean, honestly, I'm doing my thing to move, and I know you guys have moved once or twice in your life, so you know what I'm going through. So it's not fun. It's supposed to be, but it's not fun. I sit there and I pull my hair out. Like every now and then I'll get a text message. You need to fill this out. So I have to read it, then fill it out, and send it back. Oh, my TV's going crazy. It's so funny, my TV sometimes goes on by itself. And it's like, it ain't me. Oh, great. I almost got it all done. Jeez, it's not a big dent, is it? For flowers. I gotta keep doing it more often or something. And I do know that in our place, where we're having summer, other places are cold like winter. So I know that. Poor George. We go on home stretch with flowers. Well, not exactly, because I still got those flowers up top. The new flowers, I think it's a 3-hour wait for those to be done. Okay, white garlic. You're kidding me. Jeez. White garlic. Wow. Go grab some gas. Yeah, we need those little frogs, especially near the water. It says, oh, I didn't have oh, you know I gotta do those right now. must be the ground. Come on, 200 at a time. I don't think it's gonna. Some reason, wiped out some reason. Huh? Yeah. Oh. Should I do what the hell? I'll do another row. Okay, now the next one's broad beam. Actually, I think there's more than just broad beam. Don't you hate it when you look at it and you try to, you try to do the quest ones? And you go, oh, I forgot one. No. Wait a minute. Oh, broad beans probably win. Shit. Okay, 2 winters. Oh, forget about it. I gotta get a place for these flowers too. Oh. Those trees are fall, so we'll do them now. Get them out of the way. I don't think. Yep, there's one. There we go. think I set these all up at 72. I should have made it 90. This bigger and I'm not gonna do that. Come on. Last row. Yay. Here we go. Well, I thought I'd finish more, but I can't. I'm really tired. But you know, I'm glad that you all are here and that I made it here. Physically, right? But for me, I am sleepy and I'm going to go to bed, get some sleep, shut eye. But thank you so very much for being here and watching. I can't say look out, but you know what? I want you to all be thankful that we're here today and that you're here today. Just be thankful of that. That's what's most important. It's just be thankful. And, God bless you all. So without further ado, you all take care. And you have a blessed day. Thank you so very much. We'll catch you tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. But, we'll catch you when I catch you. But, I'm definitely not going to give up. So y'all take care. Bye, Mr. We'll talk to you tomorrow. 'Cause I am exhausted. I am tired. I gotta get some sleep.